It is Watford against Norwich City at Vicarage Road, and a big game. Well, Norwich looking to move themselves close to safety. Watford 15th at the moment, but it's only a 5-point gap to those playoff places. Things are tight in the middle section of the Championship, and back-to-back wins can certainly raise the profile, raise spirits, and raise you up the league table. It is Norwich to get us off and underway. A lunchtime Championship game, always one to savour here at Vicarage Road. A side in fine form who are looking to start on the front foot. Two sides who will play with real intensity. Norwich with an early sight of goal, and not a bad effort either from the man who got us underway just 18 seconds ago, Makondes.
Oh, what a chance that was. And he found him in that space really. It was a great ball round the corner to him. He found himself really well there. Great ball there into his feet. Great turn. Maybe just snapped at the chance slightly.
Forson. Makondes and Sargent to aim for. Laid back to Pelle Mattsson. Oh, and then whipped into Sargent, who gets there. That's a brilliant bit of work from Josh Sargent, who scores against Watford again. They've started brilliantly, and it's first blood to the visitors. His movement at the far post, excellent, and Philippe Clement has energised his side for this one.
Well, it's a fully deserved goal for Norwich City. And I mentioned start of the game, started the season well, but now needs to find the back of the net. And is he going to get this now with this new revitalised, confident Norwich City side? It's a really good bit of movement because he pulls away from Bowler, and that creates a bit of space for him then to run back into. It's really a clever bit of play, and it has been coming. Brilliant ball in there. But it's brilliant centre-forward play, and then you have to go and stick your head in where you may get a kick, you may get hurt. But I just love the movement. It's quality movement at the highest level. And Norwich City started the game well and fully deserved this lead.
Pinged in by McLean to Sargent. Moved nicely and quickly to Makondes. Here is Amonkwa Forson with Fisher providing the overlap, and a teasing ball too. Well, that's just about the best-looking move that we've seen so far, 20 minutes in. Good defending to put it behind.
Brilliant ball in there from Kelly and Fisher, and I think Sargent is just thinking, maybe I should have just gambled a little bit more. But they are really on top. Can they capitalise now with another goal?
Corner by Oscar Schwartau into the far post this time. And the header was won by Makondes. Forson and Norwich. And now might be caught on the break. And it's Shabatadze. If he could play the return ball, they might be in. Maybe he can go himself here. Good, brave goalkeeping. And a free kick for Norwich City. Forson was there in any case. Two players down. He had to go for it, did the Georgian, who worked that one well. And it's good work from Kovacevic. Now, let's hope neither of these two knee injuries turn out to be serious.
No, it could have been a big moment in the game, this. Because if that's mistimed, you're probably off. If that's mistimed, it's a penalty. I have to say the goalkeeper does so well there, because it's brave. You know that he's going to be trying to slide in at it.
Oh, that's really nice from Gakia. Kept it in play. Tried to tee up the opportunity. The cutback was on. They have won a corner. It could have been a lot more.
Well, it's certainly Watford's best period of the game so far, because they've been so much more effective in possession, they've been so much more positive. The final ball, though, has been lacking that bit of quality.
It's another high-hanging ball, and one which Darling is underneath. It's one with Kieran Gorge back in, and a firm header. Oh, not a great save, and pushed out to the man with the number 9. And Luka Kjermgaard brings it level for Watford. Well, it looked a decent height, it looked a comfortable save. He chose to pop it straight back to Watford's number 9. And it's something of a gift of a goal for the Danish striker. Watford 1, Norwich City 1.
Well, they'll be frustrated, Norwich, to have conceded this goal, but it's certainly been Watford's best period of the game. And what they do is that they win this second ball here on the edge of the box, which is a really important header that keeps the ball alive. Pollard with the header, but I have to say, as a goalkeeper, I have no idea what you're doing trying to save the ball like that. It's a header from 13 yards. I think you can catch that. I really do think you can catch that. Yeah, the conditions have been a bit iffy today, but that's a save for the cameras that you do.
Oh, that's a lovely ball for Sargent. Sargent with the reverse. Good save. Macondes to dink one to the far post. It must be in, and it is. 30 seconds to go. And Norwich have broken to strike again. Watford left wide apart on the stroke of half-time. Philippe Clement's men re-establish their lead. It's the man who set up the first two, could hardly miss the second. A second goal for Oscar Schwartau. And Watford, who had looked the dominant side towards the end, picked apart.
Just one of those balls that just really come from nothing. Caban, I have no idea what he is doing. He's completely taking his eye off the ball. Just look here. He's not even looking at the ball. He's looked at his goalkeeper more than anything. But then you have to keep your composure here, and he does. Schwartau at the far post says, thank you very much. A goal from nothing, but Caban, the centre-half, plays a massive part in that by taking his eye off the ball. Fair play to Norwich. Found themselves going into the lead in half-time.
While Javi Gracia remonstrates and gesticulates, Norwich, as you could probably see just there, on the hour mark, preparing at least 2, if not 3 changes. And Gakia's ball, oh, it's a brilliant header! It's Kieran-God at the double. And again, out of nothing, Watford have snaffled a goal back. They do not know when they're beaten this season. Luka Kieran-God nods in for the second time, and it's Watford 2, Norwich City 2.
Well, I said he'd be happier at this period of the game, but was lacking quality within that final third. And now we get that quality. And Kieran-God's in an area now as a centre-forward. This is what you want. We said early in that first half, we're outside on the flanks have really caused Norwich issues. And it's a great run in front of the substitute. Just gets the run on Medic there. But this is what you do day in, day out in training. Gakia with a brilliant ball in there. That is a brilliant header there from Kieran-God. That is what he's all about. Fair play to Watford. They have found themselves another fighting battle again in another game.
Bola out to Mama. And he's got another shooting chance here, deflected, which left the goalkeeper a little stranded. It is all Watford at the moment.
When a new manager comes into a side, there'll be periods of the game where you're on the back foot and you'll learn a lot about his team in this area.
They're taking it quickly. Oh, that's a brilliant save. Kayembe over the top. And Watford are wondering how they haven't found the goal. Doumbia, who has had very little to do in front of goal, denied by a fabulous bit of goalkeeping.
That's a brilliant save. And how important will this save be at the end of this game? It's a reaction save there from him. Doumbia should have scored. You're inside the 6-yard box with a free header. That has to be hitting the back of the net.
Here is Darling. Watford's number 6. Rather groans because he's given it away. Schwartau. There's a good little run for Jovan Makara is in. And can he finish? No. It's always fading away. It's a big chance, though, from the man who's just set up a good opportunity for Norwich. Off the bench to have one himself. And it just doesn't bend the right way. But Norwich on the break for the first time this half dangerous.
Yeah, brilliant run there from him. His run was that good. It actually created space there for a forward pass into Sargent as well. He just can't quite get that shape.
Bola goes again. Well, Makama's just been ball watching. He's cut it back, and Ince has put it away. Watford lead for the first time. Tom Ince comes to the party, driving it home. Jovan Makama's been so good going forward, but Bola just got a run on him there. And it was laid on nicely for Watford's number 7.
I said the game was finally in the balance for either side to go and take. It's a sip of Killian Fisher that allows Ince that opportunity and that bit of space to have an easier shot towards goal. But the ball that's played through, this one here, is absolutely brilliant. Hammer there with the ball. And then I said about the quality being lacking. Bola makes a really good run forwards. And then just Fisher just loses his footing slightly. That allows Ince that yard. Just see the 35 at the bottom of the screen there, just slips slightly. And Watford, yet again, have made life hard for themselves, but find themselves in the lead. brilliant for me. I thought that ball with the outside of the boot, certainly a call for him to bowler to probably play on the left-hand side a lot more in terms of that balance.
Here's Makama, who fires one, and Sargent! Over the top, it did get a nick. It's a good bit of defending in the end. Josh Sargent thought he was going to equalise with his second of the game. It's a good stop from Baxter first of all.
And Makama again really good on that right foot of his and fizzes the ball hard as you can. Not to say Pollock, well played. Just did enough there, I think, to stop Sargent scoring.
Nobody has taken as many points from losing positions as Javi Gracia's men, and they are on the verge of doing it again and making it 18 points. Falling behind too often, but at the moment they have the answers. Now we are at the discretion of the man in the middle, Tom Niels, who blows the whistle. And Watford have done it again. It is Tom Ince who has the winner. Twice Watford fell behind, twice they came back, and eventually, thanks to Ince, they win the game by 3-2. So much to enjoy, so much to savour if you're a supporter of either, or if you're a neutral. It was a really entertaining game at Vicarage Road. Norwich ahead through Sargent. Watford level with the first of two from their number 9, Luca Kerem-God. And then Javi Gracia's men falling behind once again, only for Kerem-God to nod in before Tom Ince set things up. It is finished at Vicarage Road. Watford 3, Norwich City 2.